other side of that, you know, he's kind of saying, you know what, you can't punish me. Volibear was what I was worried about. I'm not worried about anything else. It is going to be Jax, which is a great answer into the Olaf because it's, yeah, he can ult out of your Counter-Strike, but you just leave the Counter-Strike running.
Yeah.
You actually
auto use.
You use a pretty spicy top lane. Ignite Flash versus Flash Exhaust. He's trying to bait out the Counter-Strike early, but Dokla is basically out of mana now, so Dokla needs level 3 to even try to threaten a fight here. So I think Fudge has successfully gotten the wave in and will avert disaster. Uses both his sums, but gets it in.
Ooh, and a potential dive coming in here. Great from Zeyzal and B-Boy. Flash away, trying to get damage back into Isles, and that is a double kill for Shopify. But first...
Yeah, and now B-Boy, it's going to get even worse, because now they have him chunked, and you can see Nocturne is moving in on potential invade. They're trying to push it in and see if they can even threaten a redive here. Nautilus has got to go help him out. Was that a flash from Dokla? I think it might have been.
Yeah, Dokla right now in the 1v1 pushing in. Can't quite see if he's got that summoner yet, but we'll give an update on that in a moment here. I was looking bot side to see how much more damage would come through.
He flashed away from the Counter-Strike. That's what I thought. So Fudge, this is the thing. The Ignite is a shorter cooldown than Exhaust. So if you trade Ignite for Exhaust as a top laner, you want to try to force an all-in before the Exhaust is back up. So Fudge is trying to set this up.
Taking a lot of damage now. One more Undertow might be enough. It's not as the stun comes in, but Dokla still lives through it. One more bonk.
Look
margin of error is so slim.
He just needed to wait. He just needed to wait. It's like a couple seconds and he wins that.
Oh, that's tough. And now the Ignite is up as he respawns onto the map. Now Armeo's looking for a play bot side here. Flash forward from Berserker. B-Boy pops the barrier and still goes down. Armeo gets the kill there. Zeyzal's going to follow. Lion pounce in the bot lane and get 2 kills.
Yeah, and this was kind of set up a little bit with that.
Exactly.
Spire's got the belt ready.
You need to get diving. You need to get your Jace picks in. You need to do some inting because Inspired's going to be having none of it.
Well, Berserker's looking for more of it right now as he's chasing forward and will find another kill.
Oh my god.
Isles keeping his 80 carry alive forever as that Undertow not going to land. Berserker's just going to go back forward. Zeyzal goes down. That's a double kill to Berserker.
That is beautifully played there by the Lion bot lane, and now it is a big CS.
Down and Ganks is level 4 Nocturne. I like that. Top lane right now, we see Contracts fighting against Dokla. Pops a Ragnarok, but he's in a 1v3. Shopify surely have the damage this time around, but Dokla makes it a 1-for-1. Not too shabby from
Big, because they're taking the Dragon on the other side. They're already dominating in the bot lane, and Dokla soaks all that pressure and comes up with the kill.
And this was the... He thought he could get the second.
Man, he really wished he thought he had more, and Shopify will punish him this time around, so they finally get a kill on the big.
A lot of objective gets in the early to mid game when they did have advantages. And
first paranoia of the game, and it's set up by Saint. Flashes in for the stun, or rather just walks up, drops the Tibbers down. Either way, it's a kill over to
the Nocturne immediately is able to rotate onto the Grubs. The Lion are just taking over the entire early game.
And Saint, you know, I talk about I have rarely seen individual gold advantages that big. That was the 3rd highest in LCS history for mid laners.
Yeah.
Wow.
Did you hear who he's behind?
No. Who is he
They
behind?
said it was Bjergsen, and wait for it. Minutes. This time it looks like we're going to get that first turret a little faster, I'd have to imagine, if they keep pushing to this bottom side. But right now, Shopify are actually making a play here into the river. It's Zinni that goes in alone. The bolt time does a lot of damage. Saint gets out of there. Armeo takes out Zinni and still manages to get away. Lion hold the line as Shopify Rebellion have to retreat.
Yeah, Zinni's been studying those low-key rise VODs.
That was
a deep realm
warp. Realm warping into his doom. Honestly, like the fact that Armeo did recognize that he could move and get on the backline was also really nice.
Didn't even burn Flash.
Saint did almost die there, right? So it got something that's ultimately going to be very risky. Like that realm warp.
Yep.
Maybe not necessarily exactly where he wanted it to go, but
second Undertow misses, but the exhaust comes out. Dokla, we've seen this movie before. Flashes forward, the dredge line will land, but it's CC immune. Dokla's trying to run away. Zeyzal cannot get the last stick of damage in there. Dokla almost falls due to Zeyzal from the top rope coming in to interfere with the
game.
Yeah.
That
I wonder
must
if it was
have
that
been a
playoff
monster.
one.
Yeah.
I have this playoff game from Bjergsen burning my brain where he just monster carried.
Well, I have some action happening on screen in front of me right now as Contracts and Zeyzal are finding a pick in the side lane, and they will pull it off, but it's Zeyzal that takes the kill.
Eyes on Saint, but no one is bot, and I think that is the key thing, is that they're trying to make plays on opposite side of the map and just no one's showing up bot.
And this is going to end up be so good for Lion with Berserker being able to take down that mid-tier one, with Saint Saints kind of feint towards topside to attempt the dive and Fudge backing off, them being able to take down this topside tier 1 as well and get immediately onto the Rift Herald.
I mean, this is a pretty rough trade for Shopify Rebellion.
Yeah.
LYON get mid turret and top. They just TP'd Fudge into the bottom lane to now take that bottom outer turret,
Yeah.
but Armeo's already on the Herald, so this is essentially a 1-for-2 turret trade plus the Herald in favor of LYON. They just cashed out big. At the Gas South Arena. Tickets are available now. Scan the QR code to grab them as Armeo goes in for the Paranoia top lane, but it's straight into the waiting arms of a support. Isles is here as well, so it's a 2v2 for now. Contract's now joining in. Zinni has lived for now, but Berserker's walking up the bullet time over the wall. Not in range for enough damage. Zinni falls. Flashes from Zeyzal and Contracts to get away, but their mid laner's already out of there. LYON find the play and even get that. All right, now we're getting some fun reactions from Dokla. Now he's ready to have some fun on the Rift. Also want to point out
that's coming out of this Lucian.
Yeah, absolutely. And I mean, Dokla has not had to move for these fights because Shopify are so far behind. They're going to look for Berserker now, though.
Another Paranoia comes out. Shopify trying to get into the pit. They have their AD carry there to try and get forward to get some damage down. Fudge is almost out of there. B-Boy flashes the wall. Berserker still unleashed. He gets one. Can he get the second one? There it is. Will eventually fall to Contracts. Big shutdown there. But a double kill first means that LYON have already just sealed, man. He's trying his best over there.
Well, Isles flashed out first.
Yeah, he was. Isles was chased out of the fight a bit. Oh.
No, Dokla right now, straight back to live, and they just run him down! B-Boy's out of there! It's a 5v2, and they can't even keep their AD carry alive. Dokla finds a double kill. Armeo's still alive. It's a slaughter for LYON. Right at the Baron, a clean ace for one trade, and they're going to start up the Purple Worm.
Can we get a hope check-in for Kangas here?
How you feeling?
We're at about a 0% on the old hope meter right now.
I was like, they got onto Berserker. Like, you have a little glimmer of hope there.
See, the problem is that just meant that he could go back to base and spend all the gold that he picked up from the double kill as well. Yeah, that's 3 items completed on Berserker, and that was a disgusting fight.
Also, during all of that, they also popped Rift Herald. Saint was able to pressure the topside wave and push it in to get tier 2.
Yeah. 10K at 22 minutes is pretty big, as Dokla has just been flexing his muscle in this game, got the early solo kill, and has been a menace. They are on point with these engages.
Yeah, and I gotta say, Armeo well under that 5.5 deaths.
Yeah.
Fudge.
Wow.
Oh, that's not ideal.
That is definitely not ideal.
Fudge got the counter pick.
There you go.
Yeah.
Unfortunate, as Dragon Soul is
I was waiting for you to follow up on
I just wanted to point it out.
No.
That is unfortunate.
Remind everybody.
Okay.
That's accurate.
Yeah. It's not great.
Sometimes you just make statements.
I do want to point out, I have really enjoyed the synergy between Armeo and Saint. I think Armeo has had, pretty quietly a really good Nocturne game. Again, I was wondering what would happen as
Big
B-Boy
Golden comes in, Zeyzal flashes away, just tries to keep his AD carry alive and will give up his life in the process. And he can't even accomplish the mission. Dokla just runs past everybody, chases down the AD carry. That is a rampage for Saint. This is the end of the game. LYON slaughter Shopify Rebellion in their own base. It's only one member left alive. In the battle of who wins between the junglers, Contracts will have to watch as his team falls around him, and the minions will march into the turrets. LYON with the Baron-empowered wave will make quick work of Shopify Rebellion. The Kings of the Jungle quell the rebellion. LYON take the series 2-0 against Shopify, as they'll even take down Contracts and Zeyzal to boot. GG, LYON 2-0.
I gotta say, LYON are looking so good. Even without Inspired, I thought they were gonna have a slow start. I thought they were gonna have the MSI hangover, drop a series or two without Inspired, then lost.